The recent court appearance of Ace Magashule's former PA Moroadi Cholota has renewed attention on the failed asbestos roofing project that has long troubled the Free State residents. Cholota, along with 16 others, is accused of receiving kickbacks from funds that were intended to remove asbestos from the homes of the poorest in the province. Now, some residents feel that while those implicated in the alleged corruption continue to live unaffected, they are still waiting for the promised resolution to their homes. Newzroom Afrika's Veronica Makhoali reports.
I've been living in this community for such a long time now, and I've seen people that they are not living in a good state under these asbestos things, and ever since they've told people that, or they've made people aware that these asbestos, they're making people sick, people are getting sick each and every now and then. If it's not flu, it's lungs, people are getting sick. And then now we are hoping that since we've seen them last year, they have started on this street, they have started removing some other asbestos. We are hoping that they will come to this side of us to remove these ones and put this new roofing that they are putting right now. Yeah. Yes.
And we know that the project has been delayed for some time, given what we saw happening in the Free State provincial government, where that money was taken essentially meant for the changing of these roofs, and it was, taken by some of those government officials. We are seeing some of them in court, especially someone who's believed to be quite pivotal in this matter of the tender and the money that was taken. Just as a resident, do you feel that there is any satisfaction at all now that people have been implicated in the matter?
I think that we will be satisfied if our government could do the right thing according to those perpetrators who have taken the money, that have been supposed to do good things for the residents, for them to live in a good state or in a good houses. Because they've been living in these houses for such a long time now, without changing the roofs.
And for you, what would accountability look like as a resident of the Free State and as a resident of this community in Ward 13?
My accountability will be to see people living in a change. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time. Now, as you would remember, that the former Premier of the Free State, Ace Magashule's PA, is expected back in court tomorrow, where she is, of course, facing those charges of fraud, corruption and money laundering. She now stands as accused number 17, while her application for bail is expected to be heard. Many of the residents here are starting to see improvement, but, of course, the MEC for Human Settlement says this is, of course, a work in progress.
There are three categories that we deal with. There's a category where the roof has got to be replaced, which is an easier part. But there's a one who the structure is, almost dilapidated. There's no point of repairing the roof, replacing asbestos. You've got to rebuild now or repair the bigger part of the house. Other houses, you really have got to intervene with an entire RDP house because there's no more house there. These are old houses in old sections.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Veronica Makhoali in Bloemfontein in the Free State.